Want to give you more updates in the last hours. Let's start with this one. Iran's intelligence agency, they have claimed to have uncovered and thwarted a massive US-Israel sabotage operation. Recently, this is coming recently after we have heard the Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz talking about assassinating Ayatollah Khamenei, assassinating top leadership echelon of Iranian military. And at the same time, we are seeing increased activities in terms of how we are seeing the cross-border activities crossing over to Iran, crossing into and also out of Iran is happening on a increased basis, increased activity basis. And this is the time when Iran is tying up its loose cannons. It is ramping up its security, both internal and also external. Not only that, they are now launching ballistic missile program like Khorramshahr 5, but also Iran is making sure that their internal security is also intact. Now, over 400 activists, or I should call them terrorists, and spies were arrested by Iranian intelligence officials this time, and a large shipment of US arms, including heavy weapons and explosives, was seized, according to Iranian intelligence agency. So again, coming from Iranian intelligence agency, as you can see on the screen, all of these weapons were caught with individuals using them, carrying them. This operation prevented multiple assassination attempts on senior officials and exposed covert plots aimed at destabilizing the region, as per Iranian media. Again, going back to what Israeli officials said, that they are not going to hesitate to assassinate Ali Khamenei or other Iranian leadership for that matter. Now, there is this another report that basically says that Al-Qassam's triple strike shakes Tel Aviv. Helicopters scramble to lift IDF men from Gaza. This is a common occurrence. I will actually mention to you something else in a second. But the report is that Hamas's Al-Qassam brigades claimed multiple attacks on Israeli forces inside Gaza, targeting IDF troops, carriers with explosives and artillery. A video shows a bulldozer bearing a damaged Israeli vehicle. If you take a look at this footage here, you can see it. Hamas, or the resistance forces, claim that 3 Israeli soldiers were killed and several wounded. Now, this is the latest casualties coming from Gaza for the IDF. And 3 this time were killed and several got wounded. And the IDF confirmed the deaths of 2 soldiers. They don't confirm all of them recently, but it's unclear if the casualties match Hamas's claim. But again, regardless of whether they acknowledge or admit these losses, we are seeing at the same time increasing number of Israeli individuals, soldiers, are taking their own life. Now, American foot soldiers launch deadly raid inside Iran. Big attack rocks. What is happening? This is a separate report. Iran's Judiciary Chief Ghulam Hossein Mohseni Aziz blamed the United States for a deadly terrorist attack in Zahedan, which killed at least 10, including civilians. He claimed the Jaish al-Adl group acted as a U.S. proxy and accused America of masterminding global terrorism and Zionist crimes. The gunmen stormed the courthouse with grenades and suicide vests, prompting intense clashes. Of course, United States and Israel, they're keeping their eyes open on Iran because they want to find out as much as possible how they were able to damage the nuclear sites. Are they operational? Are Iran going to be conducting new nuclear program, ballistic missile program, and all of this? So we see that a huge influx of activist personnel spies, terrorist agents coming in to Iran, sent by United States and also Israel. And Iran right now is maintaining very, very high security presence in the Strait of Tehran, and also for Ali Khamenei, for the Iranian leadership, because anything can happen, and Israel, you never trust what they can do next. You never know. And MOSSAD, they would start a war against Iran by, for example, by assassinating Ali Khamenei, and then they will call Daddy Donald Trump to help them out to get engaged in a warfare with the Iranian army forces. But this is another report that suggests that Hamas attacks push another Israeli soldier beyond breaking point. So this is the one we were talking about, the guy you're seeing on the screen, an Israeli Defense Forces reservist. His name is Ariel Meir Daman, was found dead at his home in southern Israel with suicide suspected. This tragic death is nothing tragic, because when you kill women and children, this is what happens. This happened amid a disturbing rise in suicides among IDF soldiers, linked to ongoing combat stress from the Gaza war. Thousands of troops have withdrawn from combat roles, citing psychological distress. This is the latest casualties, IDF casualties, where we see another one taking its own life. But of course, the situation right now is so bad. We might see big assassination coming up the next days, weeks, and months in Iran. Iran is also actually now on the offensive. They are also looking for opportunity to assassinate Israeli leadership. We have seen how they have raised $40 million bounty on Donald Trump's head. So both countries, Iran and Israel, and also, of course, in this case, the United States, all of these countries, they are engaged in something very, very dangerous activities. And anytime things can get escalate, we might see false flag, we might see attack coming, and lo and behold, in no time, there could be another war breaking out. But of course, Donald Trump, he recently made a statement making his intention very clear that he's not getting good vibes from Iran. He said Iran is sending out quote-unquote bad signals. We do not know what he meant by that, but definitely what we know for sure is that he's not done with Iran, because his Zionist master, they want him to keep attacking verbally Iran until they find another excuse, another reason, another time to attack the country itself.